is Qinghua Li. For your convenience, you can call me Li. Anyway, I'm going to share one, someone gave me a message. Anyway, it's, how should I say? I told you guys I'm sharing my message I read almost every day. I just kind of document whatever happened, right? So the other day I published something mentioned August 2nd on the Instagram. I kind of leave the message for Oprah Winfrey. And then after that, on YouTube, I have made 2 or 3 videos kind of follow up. And then someone told me, oh, you're so bold. When she mentioned that, I was thinking, it is true. I didn't even understand why I said that, but I told you guys I'm learning. Trust yourself. We live in the ocean of emotion. Every minute we change. So whatever happened in your life at that moment, if you can document it, or you can write down your ideas, even the crazy, it's okay. Actually, that's really true you. Remember, we keep talking about, be yourself, speak yourself. There's a deeper meaning in there. So you have to find the true you, and that's you can find your powerful you. Anyways, things are talking about Oprah Winfrey. I'm thinking, actually, you're not supposed to be afraid to talking to the best people, because the true greatest, they are actually nicer and more respectful. I can give you an example. I remember back to, I don't know how long ago, I was working in this retails, right? So one day we had, they call company visiting. So the CEO came. He's very handsome. A lot of people love him, right? Then of course, in New York, everybody see each other, they hug, they kiss. But for some reason, because I told you guys, I came to New York in 1996. I just, even by now, I'm not used to hugging guys, except for my husband. So for some reason, when the CEO showed up, he kissing, hugging with everybody, right? And for me, I just naturally put my hand out. So I shake hand with him. He hesitated a little bit, but then he shake hands with me. See, now I kind of think about that. It's not true. You have to follow everybody. If you don't feel comfortable, just be yourself. The greatest people, they don't care because they're more respectful. They will treat you nice. So I shake hand, he shake hand with me. That's it, right? Anyway, even now, like I said, you guys thinking maybe I'm crazy, I'm talking to Oprah? You never know. Someday we will talk. Because think about it. I remember the reason why I went through the Oprah, you know what? I think I'm watching her video. Some girl called her Renaissance woman. She was so happy. Think about it. Only one little thing. Because, think about it. She's super wealthy. She doesn't need the money. But only the girl called her Renaissance woman. She was happy. That's why it's tricking me to feel, oh, she likes Renaissance woman. I have a Renaissance, the art. Because I always compare my husband's paintings with Renaissance masters. And I keep saying, not because he's my husband, because he's a great artist. Or that's not the story I'm going to tell you in the future. So in my head, I feel like, because Oprah, she's a wonderful woman. She supports so many people. And of course, she's more powerful than me. If whatever my idea, if I share with her, maybe she could help me. I can make it faster, right? So now I'm just thinking, anyway, so I'm still, maybe this message for the Oprah continue, right? Even though I'm crazy. After I designed Dashuai's website, right now I'm thinking, because for long term, I really need a museum for his paintings. And I remember, I'm still watching. So the other day, I have this here. Let me see. I have this message. I make one video already for. I keep saying for the, Apple, what call app or software designers. I hope they can make those, the frames like museum level frames, and then I can use painting to moving around and build the online museum. This is like one of the Rubens house. Like for example, I can use the frame and then I put the Dashuai painting inside, and then I can just moving around in the house like that. Because I do know, it's up there, but most for the, what you call, it's a frame maker, because basically they sell the frame that way. But I really think, that's like a, if they do this for the arts only, you see this painting, maybe you can see this is like Michelangelo's painting. Actually, Michelangelo made his own frame for this painting. So in my head, I feel like since my purpose is serving artists and those who treat art as the spirit food, so I should do my best, right? And now things, Dasha is my husband, and I have his painting. If I have those frames, he can choose in what frame to use. See, I put one over here like this. In my head, I'm thinking about, see this oval, and we can use for this. Let me show you here. See the folks see is like that, right? So I can put the frame on this, or his here for the dream series. See, now I only look at, if I have kind of like a house here and put the painting with the frames, that would be so much fun, right? So that's kind of like first step. And also now, since I know everything, whatever we're thinking about is always happen in someone's, in our mind, we have image, it will happen, this will happen. And also I know now 21st century, people getting smarter, so we share all those things. And I know it will happen. Before those really museum happen, at least we build one online, right? And also why I'm really trying to think and put everything together. It's another reason in 2013, when we went to visit, because we love old masters and especially for Renaissance three giants. But then we realized all the three giants painting, they all over the world. So in my head, I feel like if we can put all the work in one place, it's much easier for art lovers or artists to see, right? And also, for Michelangelo's exhibition, it took the lady 8 years to host that exhibition. And I have no doubt she must went through a lot of things to make that happen. Since now I have this advantage to have this 1.5 artists with me, I should hoping to build this like museum or art palace, whatever you call, to conserving generation by generations, right? Anyway, if you guys like message, just share. And like I said, we all on this planet with something we should do. So find your power, do your best, and helping make this world more and more beautiful. Talk to you guys soon. Anyway, Renaissance woman, I hope you hear my message, but I know someday we'll talk and we will put all this beautiful thing together to serve more people, because the art is boundless and timeless. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.